Hello dear fitness and dance instructors. Welcome to this exciting journey of FitBiz Mastery episodes. FitBiz Mastery will help you to enhance your business strategies, necessary skills and optimum knowledge to achieve success in your existing dance and fitness instructor business. These episodes will also help you even if you're starting your new ventures. Hi, my name is Shweta Kulkarni. I will be your host, coach, mentor and unwavering guide throughout this episode. Join me to explore through this journey which is based on my learnings of more than 10 years of experience. Let's get started with today's episode.
Hi everybody! Welcome back to FitBiz Mastery episodes. So today's episode, we are going to talk about how to find work as a fitness or a dance instructor. This episode is going to shed light on that what are my opportunities, okay? What opportunities I can get, what opportunities I can create to get paid as a dance or a fitness instructor, okay? So totally based on my experience, okay? I have met two categories of people. ओके फर्स्ट कैटेगरी जो होती है वो हमेशा ऐसे बात करती है. इट कुड बी टू मी, इट कुड बी टू पीपल अराउंड. दैट इंस्ट्रक्टर और सर्टिफाइड इंस्ट्रक्टर सेज दैट यार श्वेता गली गली में जुम्बा क्लास है. देर आर सो मेनी स्टूडियोज इन माई एरिया इटसेल्फ. देर आर सो मेनी जिम्स एंड उनके वहां पे ऑलरेडी पर्सनल ट्रेनर्स हैं. देर आर सो मेनी सोसाइटीज अराउंड. लेकिन हर सोसाइटी के कम्युनिटी हॉल में एक योगा इंस्ट्रक्टर, एक जुम्बा इंस्ट्रक्टर, एक डांस इंस्ट्रक्टर ऑलरेडी है. Okay, so now their worry is that itni gardi mein, so much crowded it is already. I think I might not find an opportunity when I really want to work as a fitness instructor. Okay, now this category has already blocked the opportunities that might come to them. Okay, so ye hui hamari first category. Now the second category is, these are the instructors, certified instructors who talk like this. They think because of globalization, today because of digitalization, this whole world is my marketplace where I can sell my classes. It could be Zumba classes, my fitness classes, being personal trainings. I could just reach the whole world because of digitalization. Now this is my second category. Now you guys decide that after you get certified as whatsoever, any fitness or Zumba instructor, whatever you choose to become, which is the category that you want to fall into. And these both the categories are totally based on mindset. So your first step to find work, to find job as a fitness or a dance instructor is your mindset. You need to talk to yourself positively. अगर खुद से ही बात करनी है, so how about positive self-talk? So that's your first step. That yes, I am going to find an opportunity because I am passionate about my work. Before we move forward and talk about what are different opportunities and all, I would love to just take this moment and share my story as a fitness instructor, as a Zumba instructor. Okay, so guys, my journey started almost, I would say, 12 years back. When I became a licensed Zumba instructor, I was extremely passionate. I am still passionate, okay? So I was very passionate, yaar, mujhe abhi Zumba class sikhana hai. Because once I get trained as an instructor, what is my first step? What is my basic first step is that I need to start teaching classes. Okay, so this thing was very clear in my mind. But the problem 12 years back was that Zumba itna famous nahi tha. So after I got certified, for the next 6 months, I was not finding any opportunity. But somehow, guys, what I did is I used to take the resume, मैंने अपना resume बनाया था. Like, who am I, what background I come from. Even though I was a newly licensed Zumba instructor, मैंने वो लिख दिया था उसमें because I didn't want to cheat and I just wanted to be myself. And I used to go to every gyms, every dance studio and I know तब इतना इंटरनेट भी फेमस नहीं था guys. I didn't Google much. What I used to do is I used to just drive around, in Pune city, you're always famous for driving a two-wheeler. I used to just move around, I used to drive around and I used to, जैसे ही मुझे कोई gym या dance studio दिखता था, I used to quickly drop by and I used to say that, hey, you know what, I'm a newly licensed Zumba instructor. Are you looking for somebody who can teach a Zumba class for you in your studio or in your gym? And believe me, I don't remember, maybe it is 20, 30 or maybe, I wouldn't say, if I would say 100, that would be total exaggeration, but at least 25 to 30 studios or gyms, I had visited and I dropped my resume and I had told them that I want to teach a free demo class of Zumba. And finally, I would say within 2 to 3 months, I got an opportunity where, that opportunity was not to directly teach a class, but that opportunity was to teach a free demo class. So finally, after 3 months, I found one gym which invited me that, hey Shweta, yes, walk in and you can teach a free demo class of Zumba class. Finally, okay. But the good news is, guys, today, Zumba is extremely famous. Will you agree? Today, fitness, in fact, after pandemic, fitness has been such an important factor, not only mental but physical fitness also. दोनों बहुत important हो गए हैं. So the moment there is a gym in any vicinity, they always look for good trainers. Listen to me, good trainers, good Zumba instructors, good yoga instructors. It could be good, functional trainers. It could be different categories or different fitness format trainers. Okay. Anyways, coming back to my story. So finally I got it. Now free demos dene ke baad, it was not that easy, guys. The gym said that, okay Shweta, we will let you know yaar kab aake classes chalu karne hain. This went off and then I didn't get back to that gym. Till 6 months, I didn't have any opportunity where I could actually go and start teaching Zumba classes जिसके बदले मुझे payment मिल रहा था. But finally, after 6 months, I went to this studio and this studio said that, hey Shweta, and I still remember that my name was there on Zumba.com and they contacted me through Zumba.com and I got a message in my email and I also remember, I guess it was on my Facebook as well. And I got invited that, you know what, we are looking for more instructors who can teach Zumba. Would you like to come and teach a free demo class? I said, yaar, badhiya hai. I already got an invitation, but that was not it. It is not an assurance that I'm going to get this job. So I said, okay, let me get more prepared to teach like a good demo class and then, let me impress them. So I went there and I taught my demo class. And finally, after 6 months, I got my first job in a dance studio as a Zumba instructor. I still remember I started a batch which was a 11 a.m. batch. And this batch was part-time workers and mostly homemakers. And eventually my journey started. So what I want to tell you guys is keep patience till you find your first opportunity to teach. But do not give up. If 12 years back, I had to struggle for 6 months, but today the good news is fitness is in more fashion. Okay, going to a Zumba class is in more fashion. People still want to make sure that yes, yaar, दिन में मैं एक तो fitness class, 1 घंटे का fitness class तो मुझे करना है. Now that one person thinking that you just need to be around that area. This way you can find many opportunities. But I think that first opportunity, coming and just saying knock knock, here you go, now you can start your journey as a fitness instructor. It's very important. So these are some of the ways through which you can teach your fitness or dance classes. Okay, I have already discussed this in the first video of FitBiz Mastery episode where I was talking about your scope as a fitness instructor. Go there and look for the detailed video, guys. Make sure that you go and watch that video again. Okay, but quickly, what did I mention in that video is that you can teach your fitness or dance classes into 3 ways. The first way is in-person classes. Okay, first way is your in-person classes. Your second way is online live stream. It could be through Zoom, Zoom video meets, or it could also be through Google Meet as well. Okay, Zoom is my personal favorite, but you can also teach through Google Meet and all. And your third way is a pre-recorded on-demand classes. So these are your 3 ways of teaching your fitness or dance classes. So let's talk about the first way. The first way is in-person classes. Let's say that you decide that Shweta, I want to teach only in-person fitness or dance classes. यार मुझे online नहीं जमता, connection and all that. Let's assume that you are that kind of person. Okay. Now your first way of teaching in-person classes, one of your very important opportunity is teaching fitness or dance classes, or I would say fitness classes in gyms. Okay, now guys, will you agree if I say that every time a new gym is opening, the first thing the gym looks for is fitness trainers. Now fitness trainers are a very important value addition to any gym. Okay, gym की facilities अच्छी होती है, dance studios अच्छा होता है, but if they don't have good instructors, good trainers, people are not going to come to that gym. I mean, even though they sign up for the first year, the next year they're going to say, bye, let me go to a gym which might not be very hi-fi, but I will still find good quality fitness or dance instructors. Okay, so the first important thing is gyms. Now, how do gyms give you opportunities? Gyms will give you opportunities if you are teaching a group classes like Zumba classes, yoga classes, or let's say, Pilates classes, mat Pilates. It could also be spinning classes. If the gym has an arrangement of, spinning classes take a lot of investment, guys. They need to arrange bikes. So even though gyms are having 10 bikes, then is also a good start for all of you. So let's say that if you're teaching group classes, then gyms will always offer you twice a week class. They will offer you one class in the morning, like an early morning, 7 a.m. or 6:30 a.m., something like that. And another class, it could be like late evening, 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. Okay, these are the 2 peak hours where gyms are full and, more and more people walk in. So in a gym, you might get, I would say, a package of 8 sessions. Okay, for group class instructors. Personal trainers, this is, a perfect place where you can tie up. Okay, personal trainers, you will also get an opportunity like a job, which is like morning 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. or evening 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, these are the 2 slots which the gym might give you a full-time job. And plus at the same time, you're also allowed to take personal trainings and, you can do a percentage sharing with the gym. Every gym has its own percentage sharing, guys. Okay, rules and conditions. So you can just check out with all the gyms, but it's a good basic start for all of you. Okay, so gyms. One of my favorite thing when I started teaching as a Zumba instructor was I love to teach in gyms. You know why, guys? Because when I'm teaching in gyms, I get challenged. Why challenged? Because every class I see 1 or 2 new people walking into my class. Now, when 1 or 2 new people walk into my class as a Zumba instructor, my cueing techniques get challenged. My, how I interact with new people, and I'm never comfortable, guys. Every class I get challenged because I see new faces, same songs. Even though I'm teaching the same songs in any Zumba class, there are new faces, so I can't give up. Okay, so somehow I would recommend all the newly licensed Zumba instructors or yoga instructors or group class instructors, start teaching in a gym. At least teach 1 batch in a gym. So that means you get a package of 8 sessions in a gym, because monthly 8 package, 8 sessions in a month. But this way you get challenged as a fitness instructor. Your teaching skills get better because you are teaching new crowd almost every class. Okay, so this is about teaching in the gym. The second one is to, I would say percentage sharing with dance studios. Okay, now here, all the newly licensed fitness instructors, certified group class instructors, pay attention to this. If you are newly licensed, don't walk into a studio and start renting that place. Okay, this is totally my suggestion. If you are a newly licensed instructor, nobody knows you yet, right? So it's always a good idea to tie up with a studio on percentage basis. On an average, a fitness instructor should be getting 60% and the studio gets 40%. There are also studios which would say that, hey, you know what, let's do 50-50, dono marketing karte and then later let's see. So still 50-50 is a good idea if you are a beginner. Now these studios, so the good news is that you market, they will also market, and धीरे धीरे आपका भी confidence बढ़ जाएगा. And this is how, guys, my journey has started always as a 50-50 partnership with a dance studio. And I still remember in November 2011, okay, when I became an instructor in, I think it was June 2011 when I got certified as a Zumba instructor. My first check, I still remember that check, I got paid 22,000. Okay, and just imagine, we made the whole, the studio made a profit of around 45 to 50,000, and the studio owner was so happy, and we were working on a 50-50 percentage, and I was like, good. But guys, it took me 6 months. But today you will not take, because Zumba is famous, yoga class is famous, Pilates is famous, people love going to spinning classes, everybody knows how weight training is important. So guys, in today, I would say after 12 years, today the fitness industry has grown. People have started knowing more importance of fitness. So don't worry, you are almost there. Okay. So this is how it works with the dance studios. Always work with a percentage. Later, if you are like, if you are an instructor who's watching this video and who's already worked for 5 years, 10 years as a yoga instructor, and you want to say that, yeah, Shweta, percentage sharing karke, I'm losing too much money because many people know me already now, then the good idea for you is to rent a place and take the risk that, of course, some months it's going to be good with more members, some months it's going to be like, yaar, bahut kam log aaye. But I'm sure we all know that, with an experienced instructors, I think we can bear that loss, or we are at least in a good mindset that I know these are the 3 months where I'm going to get more and more people. Or maybe you might also think that I know how to market my classes. Okay, so this is second category, is about, I would say second way is about teaching with dance studios. The first one was gym. Second is connecting and percentage sharing with the dance studios. You can also rent places if you are an experienced instructor and you know that, yaar, mere class mein log aayenge, mujhe pata hai, because I am famous in whatever I'm teaching today. The next category is to teach in schools. Okay, now when I say schools, okay guys, if you are a licensed Zumba instructor, in your basic one training, whatever you are learning, you can teach kids about 12 years of age group. That is 13 age, like teenagers onwards, whatever Zumba you're learning in the basic one training, you can teach it to them. So you can also teach Zumba as a fitness program in schools from 8th standard. There are schools who are promoting a lot of dance classes, fitness classes, instead of just regular doing sports classes and all, because everybody wants to offer something interesting, because today we have a lot of international schools around. Okay, so in schools is also a good idea. Also for fitness trainers, personal trainers, you may approach schools and make I would say something very interesting, whatever you are teaching. You could also combine dance and functional activities together, dance and yoga activities together. So make that whole session very interesting for the kids, and it's a good way. And I think teenage is a very good age where all the kids can also start their fitness journey. Okay, this is your third category, or I would say third way that in-person classes you can go to schools and teach. Next one is building societies, guys. If you're watching this video and you are from India, in India, normally what we have is, we have a lot of, I would say townships or societies or buildings, there are 4 to 5 buildings together, and every, I would say every society together, they have one community hall, like a dance studio. They also have their, I would say, a gym setup, at least the basic machines and all. So you may also go to these building societies and you can start teaching your Zumba classes, be a personal trainer in this gym. Now, I know some of the instructors who go to different gym societies and they tie up as personal trainers. One of my friend who has been a fitness instructor for more than, I think, 5 to 7 years, what he's doing is he's going to maybe right now he might be having a tie-up of 5 to 6 societies. Now sare societies mein na, he promotes fitness programs. It could be, he also provides Zumba instructors. He's also a personal trainer in the gym. So this way he takes care of the fitness. Now if a building society has so many facilities under one roof, then people would prefer to stay in the society itself, and why go outside? right? So this could also be your option of starting to teach your fitness or dance classes. Okay. Now dance classes could be for adults, could be for kids. It could be, during Ganesha festival if you're in India, Christmas or summer camps. Guys, it could be a variety. It could be a variety for everybody. Will you agree? So teaching fitness classes in the societies is a very good idea. Now, how do you share your profit with the societies? The way I know, any society or a building society will always ask you 30% or 20%. Recently, one of a Zumba instructor shared this with me that, Shweta ma'am, I only pay them 10%. And I was like, wow, 90% you're getting in your pocket, getting up, infrastructure with the floor and the music system. That's fantastic. Some of the building societies, they don't have mirror studios, but still, guys, you can always face your crowd. When you're facing the crowd, gentle reminder to all the Zumba instructors, always teach your classes starting from the left side. Because when you face people, people mirror image you. I guess the Zumba education specialist in me never goes off. Okay, but this is for everybody, even for dance instructors, for Bollywood dance instructors, for, dance fitness instructors. Whenever you're facing the crowd, always start teaching from your left side. Because when I start, or when an instructor starts from the left side, people mirror image you. It's a very important, I would say, a quality tip that you all need to follow. Okay. Now, coming back to the percentage, it could be 10% or 20%. The max I know is only 30% of sharing. And still, just imagine if you're teaching in a dance studio where you're paying 50% to the dance studio for a good infrastructure or an air-conditioned studio. Now, this is only 30%. So, of course, in societies, you might make a bit more profit. But guys, again, the difference is when you're teaching in the dance studio, people around 3 kilometers, 5 kilometers will come to your class. But if you're teaching in a building society, maybe the society has 500 people, or maybe only 10 to 20 people are coming to your classes. Okay. So this is your next option that, hey, you can teach in building societies. Now, the last option that I would love to share with you is teaching in corporates. Okay. Today, even the corporate offices, they need a lot of fitness instructors, dance instructors, yoga instructors. They also need personal trainers. Okay, because this personal training, whatever, it's not only about teaching how to do a squat or a push-up, but it's also to share tips that how can you plan your workout. Okay, I have worked with a lot of corporates, and every corporate wants to give a lot of variety of fitness formats to their employees. Now, getting into a corporate jobs are, I would say, a well-paid jobs. Okay, on an average, if you're in India, any corporate will pay you from 2,000 rupees, okay, Indian rupees per class, per session, to 35,000 per session. Yes, guys, just last year, I recently taught. It was a 90-minute session, more like a Zumba session for so many employees. I also remember I taught like 2 slots. They paid me 35,000 per, like, it was a slot of 90 minutes, guys. So I charged them, whatever I said, yes, I charged them like 500 USD, and they said, okay, Shweta, with quality, whatever you have, they were okay with that. So I would say the range is from 2,000 rupees per session, guys. One session, let's say you're teaching a Women's Day special Zumba class, or a Women's Day special fitness class, or a woman fitness. It could be a lecture about nutrition and a quick ab workout session. It could be that I get up in the morning and how can I just start my day by doing these number of yoga moves or joint mobility stretches. Guys, these all corporate people are into sedentary lifestyle, right? And it's not that they don't want to get into fitness, but the kind of job they have that doesn't allow them to get into active lifestyle. But I think we as instructors, we could always inspire them, right? So yes, it could be a joint mobility or a yoga session. So it could be from 2,000 rupees to 35. I know it's like a huge, variation, but I hope you guys also get paid 35,000 for 90 minutes. Okay. So this is working with corporates. Now, to get in touch with the corporates, these people will always check your social media profile. So as a fitness instructor or whatever kind of dance instructor you are, make sure that your social media is built strong. every week you need to post at least one or two that, hey, you know what, yaar iska profile dekho to pata to chale that he or she is dancing or he or she is doing any fitness move. So guys, you need to promote whatever you are on your social media. Okay, now some people have a personal profile, social media pay, some people have their fitness instructor profile, whatever you guys have, doesn't matter. Whatever profile you have as a fitness or dance instructor, send them to the corporate HRs and let them decide. Okay, and of course it also works that you need to know somebody from the corporate office. Normally guys, when I started my corporate journey, I still remember जो भी लोग मेरे क्लास में आते थे, they started approaching me. Okay, with this experience of 10 years, they used to approach me, hey Shweta, there is a Women's Day special event happening in our company, would you like to come and teach a Zumba class? I was like, why not? And this way my journey, I started teaching Zumba into corporate, and then एक corporate की वजह से दूसरा corporate की वजह से so many other connects and all. Then I started sharing on LinkedIn also. So this also builds up on my profile. That when I see Shweta's profile on LinkedIn, I see that she has taught Zumba class in some corporate. So make sure that you start building your profile, guys. Your social media matters a lot. Okay, so these are some of your options of teaching fitness classes or getting opportunities or getting work in-person classes mein. Okay, these are your in-person classes. Also corporates, there are a lot of corporates who work online, so they will also ask you to teach online. Let's discuss this when I talk about online classes. So good, I hope you guys are enjoying, understanding everything. I hope this is giving you an idea that how to find work or opportunities as a fitness or a dance instructor. If you are enjoying this video, guys, like, share, and of course comment. If you have any questions while I'm discussing, you can always put your comment here and I'll make sure that I will reply soon. So thank you for being here, and thank you if you're still watching this video. Excellent. Now your second way, if you remember, we talked about only in-person classes. Your second way is online live stream classes. Okay, as I said, I love social media. I'm a huge fan of globalization. Today, because of globalization, because after pandemic, because of digitalization, I started teaching Zumba classes sitting in my own city in Pune, and I can reach the whole world. Of course, according to the time zone, but I'm also able to reach people who don't match with my time zone. I'm going to talk about it after this section. So today you can teach your fitness or your dance classes through Zoom live stream. Okay guys, listen, if you are an instructor who uses music as your key element of any fitness class, it could be a Zumba class or a dance fitness class, Bollywood fitness class, it could be just a dance class, then Zoom is your best buddy. Zoom is very convenient, user friendly, because you can share audio through Zoom. Okay, Zoom is my favorite. You might also experience, the same. I'm sure you would enjoy teaching through Zoom live stream, specifically when music is your key element. Now, let's say you are a personal trainer. If you're teaching personal training classes or taking personal trainings online, I would say WhatsApp video calls. It could also be Google Meet. Let's say you're a functional trainer and you want to teach functional training classes. You could also teach through Google Meet, where you don't have to share music loudly. It could be with mainly instructions and the background, the music is going on just for some motivation or workout motivation music or stuff like that. So Google Meet is a good idea for people in where you don't use music as your key element of your fitness class. Okay, so these can be your Zoom or I would say Google Meet. These are your online live stream option. Now, third option of teaching your dance or fitness classes is recorded classes. It could be your on demand. These are also called on demand. Why it is called as on demand? Because everybody can take those classes on their demand. Okay, according to their convenience, their timing. Now, let's say you start teaching an online live stream class. And if, maybe any instructor who says that, Shweta, I am teaching an 8 a.m. class in the morning, 8 a.m. IST class. And I was like, fantastic. But you might just come and ask me that, Shweta, I'm teaching an 8 a.m. class, but some people are saying teach at 9 a.m. Some people are saying teach at 11 a.m. Some people are saying, oh, teach at 6 a.m. But I cannot make all of these people happy, right? Now, for such people who are still interested in attending your classes, you can always record your classes while you're teaching. Okay, when you record it, you can record it and you can upload on G Drive. Guys, specifically as Zumba instructors, we have facility to upload our classes on zumba.com. If you don't know that, go to zumba.com and go to the new class management tool. Click on that and you will understand everything I'm speaking. But for others who are not licensed Zumba instructors, who are just dance fitness instructors, Bollywood fitness instructors, you can record your class and create a Google Drive. And of course, Google Drive limit is very less. But guys, what I have done is when I teach not only Zumba classes, but any other class, which is where I want to, help instructors to understand what I'm teaching. Specifically, I create some sessions for Zumba instructors so that they can get better at what they are doing. I would record these classes and I would always upload them into my drive. Now, my drive space, of course, challenges me, but then I buy a yearly drive, Google Drive space and all it. Guys, it's very cheap. Just find out the values and believe me, it's very cheap. So this way, I upload the classes and I always sell it to the Zumba instructors or any fitness instructors who are looking forward for my mentoring and coaching so that they can get better at their classes. Okay, so Google Drive. Now for everybody else, okay, let's say personal trainers, you want to create a lower body workout just for people to understand that, hey, you know what, I know better or I am doing well, just to show how confident you are or to market yourself. You guys can also create a YouTube channel. Guys, YouTube channel is free for everybody. And this is more like, instead of buying the drive space, you guys can always upload videos on YouTube channel. And guys, I would suggest, if you're looking forward to, promote yourself, at least upload one video weekly. It's a very good idea to, let's say today is lower body workout. Today is, just abs workout. Today is maybe quickly 20 minutes of functional workout. Today is like, hey, you don't have time, get up in the morning and do this 10 minutes of quick workout, or, maybe something that just activates your whole blood circulation, or, makes you an active adult for the next whatever 10 hours of sedentary lifestyle you have. So you can always create your YouTube channel. It's a very good idea for personal trainers, functional instructors or functional trainers, also for yoga instructors. Okay. So for Zumba instructors, again, let me remind you guys, you can always put your videos on zumba.com. Zumba has given us space to upload our classes and give it to the on-demand people, right? So this way, you can teach fitness instructor classes in so many ways. I hope this video has helped you to understand that how can you create your own opportunities, or at least you have an idea before you even get certified. Watch this video again if you have enjoyed watching, or if you have any questions, again, put it in the comments. I would love to, reply and answer if I know the answers of whatever the questions you have. Also, I just want you guys to, I would like a gentle reminder. When we started this episode today, I talked about the mindset. The most important, the first step, I would say the most important first step to get work, to get job as fitness instructor, as a dance instructor, because guys, you want to follow your passion, right? Is your mindset. Be confident of whatever you are. Be confident of the format you're teaching. Now, how can you get more confident about the format you're teaching? Practice more. Let's say you specialize into leg workout. Make your leg workout so amazing with the proper fitness science, proper format. It could be at different levels. If you are a Zumba instructor, make sure that you're teaching your Zumba class authentically. Make sure that you know the science of your Zumba class, the technique of your Zumba class. Guys, the more you get stronger about your basics and science and technique of whatever format you're teaching, your confidence will boost. So keep watching this space, and all the best to you to find more opportunities to teach sessions, to teach events as a fitness or a dance instructor? Keep watching this space, guys.